So I currently have a small infestation of fungus gnats. Yay! I'm pretty sure that it all came from this plant. It was one of the newer ones that I had, and it was the one that has the most on the little sticky. A spider just crawled out from this one and I didn't freak out. So I'm growing. This one also has an infestation of fungus gnats. This is the plant that was closest to it. I can see them crawling around in the dirt right now. Oh my God, there's so many. As far as I know, to deal with them, I need to get mosquito bits. My brother was recommending that I just sprinkle some cinnamon on them right now. I want to completely change out the dirt and everything, but I currently don't have enough dirt to deal with that, and my foot is killing me. Right now it's actually resting on a stool here so that I'm able to stand up and do this. I personally have never had to deal with fungus gnats. I've Googled it so much. It just seems like awful. The fungus gnats have gone over to the other section of my plants that are not kept with these ones, but it's really minimal compared to these. So I'm going to try the cinnamon on those ones for now, but like this is one that started growing. I did show this in a video on my TikTok account where the plant completely broke off and I just had a little part of a stem. So I just kept it in the dirt. There was like very little dirt. I'm like, whatever, let's just see if it does something. And then it grew into this. But when I lifted it up, there's a big old root sticking out the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I am going to repot into another one since I do have enough dirt for that. There's my little gnome. So it's definitely got a lot of roots. So I think repotting it is a great plan. I'm really happy that this isn't one with fungus on it, fungus gnats. I do have another plant that looks like it's getting some mold in the bottom of it. I don't know if it is mold, it's freaking me out, but I have to figure out a new plan for my watering because obviously what I'm doing is not working very well. So there's like the little stem that it started from, and then it just continued out from it. Like, man, I love plants. So I have a clear one just so that I can monitor the roots a bit more. There's drainage holes on the bottom. So I put some leca balls in there and we're just gonna add a little bit of dirt. Stick that right in there. Maybe I need to upgrade the pot. Okay, they're all fitting nicely in there. And I'm gonna fill the dirt around it. I'm using a mixture of dirt. God, now I can't remember the names of everything. Those little white things that absorb water. I'm using charcoal. Gosh, what are they called? I ran out of orchid bark, but this should be good enough. Then it just makes it very aerated and easily drainable. All right, that looks great. I'm gonna do a little bit of watering of it and put it back on the windowsill where it belongs. All right, so I've watered it all the way through. It's just draining out the water now, so we'll just wait for that to drain and we'll grab some other plants. This is the one that looked like it was molding in the bottom and now I can't see it, so maybe I was just tripping out. I don't think that there's proper, like, I didn't put leca in the bottom of this one. I also feel like I'm gonna get rid of this moss pole because I don't think that it's doing anything for this plant, so I don't want to have extra things that contain extra moisture around my plants right now. Yeah, none of them have bound to this, so yeah, it's good. Honestly, that's going straight in the garbage right now. This is honestly such a beautiful plant. It's had so much growth. I trimmed it way back not that long ago. I do keep this one out of reach of my cats because not good for cats. There's no way that they can get to it, and they never have in the 5 years. Wait, how old are my cats? 4 and 3? Where do I want to put this? Get your drain. I'm going to put it back in here and put you in my windowsill. I'm probably going to have to use the same container that this one's already in. So I don't think I have any spare ones. So yeah, there was a little bit of mold in there that was underneath the moss pole. Ugh. I think this is my most neglected plant. I am gonna have to get a new container. I don't even know how to lift this. You are going to be so much happier out of all of this. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. I don't even really want to touch this. It's grossing me out. I just don't like the thought of what it could be. I don't even know for sure. I'm not like the biggest plant person. You know, I love plants. I have them. I don't know that much. I just try and learn along the way. At least this is all very crumbly, so it's coming off quite well. I gave all these a little bit of a water yesterday, but not a huge water because I thought that I might end up doing this. Oh God, this is so bad. I don't see any root rot, so we're good. The roots look pretty good. I like putting it in the clear ones the most, but I might end up putting it in something like this, but something smaller, I think. I have this one. So I'm going to use something like this. It'll have a dish to sit into. Yeah, this is a good plan. So I put in a layer of the leca balls. It's just like one little layer. I mean, I think it's good enough. So I'm gonna put some of the dirt mixture in. I think this plant will thrive. It already has thrived. Like when I bought this plant, it was so little and I've cut it back so many times. I've given people clippings of this plant. So I'm pretty happy with where it's come from. Right, so it's pretty much in the center. And let's fill it. What I'm gonna do, oh, you can't see. But hold on, I'll do it and then I'll tell you what I did. I took one of the vines and I wrapped it around so that it will maybe make more shoots, just so that it's a bit fuller. It's really leaning. I'm trying to get all the vines a bit separated, but it's so hard. Sorry, this is such a bad angle, so it just kind of looks like I'm doing nothing. But I'm getting it. This one vine is super huge. So I'm gonna have to put that around something. Oh, I can't let it go on the floor because the cats are noticing I'm doing something with the plants, so they're intrigued. Oh, this is such a good one. Those leaves are so big on it. Yeah, I like this. Okay, so this one is done. I might have to wait until Rams gets home to hang this one because it's gonna need to go into some clips. And I will not be able to do that with my foot in its current condition. All right, this is going to be for after. I want to keep it away from those damn fungus gnats. One as well has some fungus gnats, but you can tell they're not as bad as the other one. This is one with a moss pole. It just grew another leaf and it's fenestrated. Do I have dirt on my face? Oh no, that's just on my phone. This one as well, I think I'm just gonna sprinkle some cinnamon on the ones with the fungus gnats. I'm not gonna repot anymore. Those are the two that I really wanted to get done. And even though I keep leaning my foot up, my foot needs to, it's done. So this one is pretty dry right now, so definitely could use a watering. Some of the roots are coming out of the bottom, but not enough to worry. So yeah, this one I can see them curling on the top. I'm so upset about this. And like, I did a really good job of planting this one because it's very aerated. All right, so I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit on top. Hopefully that helps. What is that on the bottom? Never thought I'd be putting cinnamon on my plants. My brother's probably watching this like, that's too much cinnamon. I get my plant advice from my brother. Some of it. You're not that smart. They like the yellow of these, so that's why they're attracted to it. So I just put that there. I guess the next time I check in with you guys, we'll see how it's doing. And if this isn't helping, I'll have to try something else. I can see them flying off from it. I really hope you don't get to my other plants. I just realized I just stuck this back in my cinnamon after putting it in the dirt. That cinnamon is now gone. Oh, this one will get a new sticker. I don't know why I'm wearing a sweater today. I'm sweating balls right now. All right, new sticker. We'll check back on this one in a week. I think it does need a little bit of a watering. Oh, I didn't take out the old sticker. This moss pole is really dry as well. I have to figure out something for it. At least it just like, you spray some of it, starts to absorb it, and then you go back and then it just keeps absorbing it better. If you keep spraying the same spot, it'll just drip down into the plant. At least mine does. So I can only speak for my plants, because I don't know all plants very well. I don't even know if what I'm doing is right, but you know, I just want to experiment. And then if I'm right, yay! If I'm not, I'm so sorry, plants. So it's fully come through the bottom, and this is full of water. So if I was to leave it like that, I'm just asking for a new infestation. At least now it smells like cinnamon in autumn. Perfect. Oh, it needs a new sticky. That has a new sticky too. We'll see how it's doing in a week. I love this plant. These two actually sit on their own away from all of my other plants. So, and I'm gonna keep it that way for a while because these are the ones that have the worst infestation. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon on the other plants that are sitting over there that have only a few bugs on their stickies. So this one does not have a sticky on it. It probably does have some fungus gnats. This is the one right beside it. It only has like not as much on this one. I would love to repot it. It did grow a new leaf just recently, which I'm so happy about. But yeah, I'm just gonna do the cinnamon for now. We'll see how things go. I'm gonna leave that sticky on there because there's still room on it, and I don't really have many to spare right now. All these other ones are doing really good. This one as well has a few on it, so I'm gonna put some cinnamon on, but it doesn't seem to really have a big infestation. So those two stay right there. Those two plants are near it and they didn't get infected. Those ones didn't get infected. That one, the money tree, used to be up there, but then we wanted Rams's belt to be up there instead. And this is where all the other plants live. That's the one back there that I said is toxic to the cats. They never get anywhere up there, so I'm just gonna use those things and wind it around that way, because if I wind it around this way, the cat bed's there, so it's too close. And now, before I forget, I'm gonna go put the cinnamon over in my tote with all my plant stuff back there. I'm really glad I got that done, because with being off with my foot, I feel like useless. But now, like right now, like with resting my foot here, it helps. And having those really comfortable slippers that I have, it helps like to get to and from the bathroom and whatnot. But this pain is unreal. My week is filled with doctor's appointments right now. Like the podiatrist, which normally takes me a month to get into, I'm in on Thursday, so I'm so happy about that. I hope things progress really quickly so I can get back to work, because I feel useless not being at work right now. Anyway, bye!